Hi everyone, I am Valerio Schiaroli, postdoctoral researcher at Sapienza University of Rome. I speak from Italy, and today I will show you my latest research about circular economy adoption in large firms. The circular economy has gained international attention thanks to its relevance in sustainable development and its potential to overcome a traditional linear consumption model. International entities such as European Commission actively promote the transition towards circular economy, incorporating its principles into the environmental policies. However, despite the sustainability advantages of circular economy, several barriers hinder its effective implementation. In the literature, these are categorized into multiple dimensions, as you can see. For instance, we can cite a cultural dimension linked to hesitant company culture and linear business model diffusion, or policy related to the ineffective integration of circularity into innovation policies, among the others. Circular business model adoption highlights a lack of qualitative studies. Indeed, scholars call for further investigation using this approach, especially concerning in the construction sector, given its relevance in the sustainability transition. Furthermore, large firms face additional difficulties concerning the changes in the international context, such as the COVID-19 pandemic and the geopolitical changes. These affect key management areas such as resource acquisition, supply chain management, and market accessibility. For these reasons, our study aims to explore the adoption of circular economy principles in large firms, with the key objectives of identifying barriers hindering circular economy adoption and outline best practices to overcome them. Further, we want to investigate whether and how best practices enable adaptability to changes. The focus are to analyze how the recent global events have potentially transformed the circular economy barriers and how companies have reacted and adapted to these new challenges. To address these objectives, our study used a longitudinal single case study analysis conducted in two phases, the first in 2019 and the second in 2024. As a case study, we select a large Italian firm recognized for its excellence in circular economy practices. This firm operates in the construction sector and in several international markets. Our data collection strategies follow the approach used in previous studies. First, we conduct a semi-structured interviews with 3 senior managers, and now we are involving other key employees. Furthermore, we rely on secondary data, such as company reports and websites. The first phase was focused on the company adoption of circular economy practices, investigating company strategy, product design, and stakeholder management. The second phase concerned how these barriers have evolved due to global changes, and we want to explore the best practices and strategies adopted by the company to overcome these barriers. Results highlight several barriers to circular economy adoption, and these are in line with existing studies in literature. Most of these barriers are the same in the two phases of the data collection, while others emerge as new, such as the geopolitical disruption. The key issues identified are mainly related to the external context of the companies, such as the policy, the regulation, and the lack of standardization across the supply chain. From our preliminary results, we outlined the best practices adopted by the firm. This concerned the use of life cycle assessment in product development, the environmental product declaration to ensure transparency, the focus on product innovation to address market demand for more greener products, and the creation of a localized supply chain that contributes to resource efficiency and minimize environmental impact. Furthermore, we identified some practices that help companies to adapt to changes in the context. This concerns the regulatory compliance frameworks to monitor and align with changes in international standards. Also, the renewable energy investment to manage energy crisis. Finally, the internal training dedicated to employees to help and promote a circular culture among the company. The identified best practices to circular business model adoption in large firms are summarized in this slide. Companies should leverage digital tools to optimize internal processes and promote standardization aligning with sustainability international standards. Further, companies should expand the sustainability culture internally and invest and rely on renewable energy sources. Finally, the promotion of collaborative innovation can help develop new circular solutions and contrast greenwashing. Altogether, these practices can enable large firms to sustain competitive advantages in context of uncertainties. The study is not without limitation, and this concerns the specific context of analysis and the limited sample size. Furthermore, I show you only the preliminary results of this study. Indeed, we have in plan other interviews that can help to gain more insights. Thank you for your attention. I leave space for your questions. Here is my contact. Feel free to contact me if you have any further question or suggestion to improve this study.